Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you. Today, we're going to be reporting the news in a raw and honest way. This is the General Podcast Newsreel for July 29th. From the world, then on the world. This is the General Podcast Newsreel with your anchorman, Jerry Memo, produced by Jerry Memo for the General Podcasting Association. Now, here's Jerry Memo. Good morning. Welcome to the General Podcast Newsreel. Here's your news stories tonight. In cycling today, Tadej Pogačar won the men's Tour de France. Every year, it's a snapshot of the French summer and a celebration of the country's landscape in Dramados as the best cyclists battle each other for 3 weeks. As you all know, that Tej won it for the 5th time, but for a myriad other stories as extreme heat, crashes, joy, and exhaustion combined to create another unforgettable edition of the La Grande Boucle. Well, the La Grande Boucle is the Tour de France cycling race. It happened since 1903. Well, let's be clear and let's be honest. Tadej Pogačar won it for a 5th time. He's one of the best cyclists ever. Also, in other news, in mathematics, the Fields Medal is awarded to Yu Deng, John Pardon, Jacob Tsimerman and Hong Wang. Yu Deng was a Chinese mathematician and professor of mathematics at the University of Chicago. And, he won the medal for his derivation of the Boltzmann equation. While John Barton got the Fields Medal, I don't know where he got it. Jacob Tsimerman did it for his work in omimimity, Griffith's conjecture, and the Andre Ord conjecture. And Hong Wang, she was the first Chinese woman to win an award. That's an historical significance that we can all share and learn about. And in fact, she's the first woman to win the award. Also, the long list for the 2026 Booker Prize is announced. Let's check. Douglas Stewart and Marlon James, 2 previous winners of the Booker, have been named on this year's long list alongside 3-time nominee Elizabeth Strode. The 13 novels that are selected for the 2026 prize features authors of 7 nationalities across 3 continents with almost half of the UK. Well, that's a pretty good story we could all cover for. And here's an update on the 2024 Apalachee High School shooting. The gunman convicted of carrying out the school shooting receives 4 sentences life in prison without the possibility of a parole. I'm worried that he might stay in prison if I can pray about it, honestly. Well, in other news, Myanmar's military-backed parliament passes a law allowing the death penalty, with coercion, unlawful detention, torture, and other abuse used to force victims into online scams result in death. The law imposing severe penalties on scam center operations, with scam centers being a large compound of fraudulent and criminal activities. They're disguised as towns or business parks. In Myanmar, they're located around border towns near Thailand, around Maiwadi, Salt, and Sweet Cocoa. Lastly, we're focusing on the Kordofan campaign, with human rights group Emergency Lawyers reporting that recent strikes have targeted multiple locations in North Kordofan, Sudan, including a water station and civilian vehicles, killing thousands of citizens. When I mean thousands of citizens, I mean lots of them. As favored reported by the Sudan Tribune. During the broader humanitarian crisis in Sudan. That's a rough feeling you can get. And that's the news for tonight. Chan Memo, see you tomorrow. This program is pre-recorded. This is the General Podcasting Association.